Well, if you're ever wondering what it would be like to sit next to Cletus McFarland in a truck car, now's your chance. Tonight, live streaming inside of his car from YouTube. We'll talk about it and some drama from the Daytona Duels last night. Interesting stuff, heartbreaking stuff. We'll talk all about it. And then, of course, the Truck Series kicks off tonight. We'll get after that, give you my thoughts, give you my predictions, and have ourselves a show. Let's roll the intro. Let's get after it. Back to High Top Sports NASCAR. Welcome back. Be sure to smash the like button and subscribe. We're on the way to 1,000 subs. We've got 2 days to get there. We're trying to get there before the Daytona 500, or at least maybe on Sunday. So if you guys are enjoying the content, you know what to do. But tonight, it was just announced that we will have an in-car camera with Mr. Cletus McFarland. Obviously, a big story headed into this weekend. Him able to qualify to race in the Daytona 250 in the Craft Truck Series alongside Travis Pastrana, Corey LaJoie, Carson Hocevar, Graham McDowell. I am butchering these names now, but man, a stacked lineup, not to mention Tony Stewart is also getting behind the wheel once again, and it is going to be an absolute blast. It's going to also be the debut of the Dodge Ram truck. It's going to be fantastic, and all of that, we also now get to sit inside. So I will be having my camera locked and loaded on my phone with the YouTube live stream while I watch the big race up on the big screen, because who does not want to be sitting next to Cletus McFarland? Hopefully we can hear what he has to say the entire time. He's going to be going absolutely nuts. It's going to be clip galore. Now, there's been a lot of conversations on the internet about this, about it being not necessarily a shtick, but obviously a stunt, if you will, where it's not really, a real thing that's happening. But look, it is what it is. We all kind of understand what's happened into it. Nobody's expecting Cletus to come in and win this thing and hype this up like he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. This isn't the Connor Zillage type of hype. It's a different type of hype. It's the relatability type of hype. And we've seen this across NASCAR, especially on the Daytona 500. In my opinion, it's no different than giving Jimmy Johnson a free ride every single year into the Daytona 500. I know he's earned it. Let's not get it twisted, okay? The guy's a champion, so it is what it is. But he's also taken a spot just to kind of roll around the racetrack, right? As somebody who's just been there for doing it for quite some time. So NASCAR has their ins and outs. I think this, in my opinion, is a good act, if you will, or however you wanted to describe it, that is beneficial for the sport. Again, I don't think they're throwing him into it or giving him a free pass that they haven't given other drivers over the last couple of years. So I think he's taken the right steps to get where he needs to be. He's also racing in the ARCA race tomorrow as well. So it's exciting. It's fun to watch. It's cool to see him get his feet wet. I think he has a much more humble approach this time around. And look, it drives eyeballs in the right kind of way. It's great for the sport, especially on a kickoff weekend. It's going to be must-watch TV, and I can't wait to get after it tonight on 7:30 on is it FS1, I believe, is what it's going to be on. So it'll be good stuff. But a heartbreak happened last night in the Gatorade Duels. We actually spoke about it on our live show, reacting to it, right? Because Alfredo gets in. Easy squeezy, no problems. Obviously, the first race had its chaos with Casey Mears getting in because Corey LaJoie just absolutely chokes it away, crashes right at the end there. But this one was pretty much of a shoo-in for Alfredo that in the number 62 Dude Wipes. Extremely emotional. Posts videos. He's crying in the post-game interview. BJ McLeod gave his interview of how he didn't make it. He also gave some complaints, which I wonder if we'll have this conversation after Sunday with them not going full throttle, them kind of just coasting around. I think it'll be a massive discussion come Monday, but I'm going to wait and see. I'm going to wait and see what actually happens. The Gatorade Duels, a.k.a. a glorified qualification, I'm not going to put too much stock into it just yet. All right, I'm going to have my reservations on it. But BJ essentially was, not complaining about the race, but more of how things were being ran. But took his lickings, and then we saw those two interviews, and then a few hours later, after inspection, Alfredo gets the boot and is now no longer able to compete in the Daytona 500. So goes to the next spot, which is the Black 78 in BJ McLeod. And Alfredo was devastated, wanted to appeal it, dropped the video this morning saying that they could not appeal it because it wasn't a race, but it was a qualification. You can't appeal a qualification because typically when you qualify, you just go to the back of the pack. You don't get dismissed from the race. But in this particular circumstance, we have more people qualifying than there are spots, so you get DNF'd. And that's why they don't have an appeal sector for you failing the after race inspection from NASCAR. It's a tough one. I saw NASCAR kind of put there was two different things that were wrong with it. I don't remember exactly what it was. He felt that it was something that probably happened during the race. the way that I saw what NASCAR said, there were two separate things that were modified. So I don't know. It's done and over with now. It's a very small side of things, but it was kind of the big stories, in my opinion, from those two duels were who are going to get those spots. Obviously, Corey LaJoie being the main one. The second race didn't have as much star power, but it was still fun to watch to see who was going to get in. Seeing BJ McLeod, honestly, I wanted that more so. So I feel for Alfredo. It's gut wrenching, and even BJ was very honorable about it. But it is tough to watch that thing unfold. Like I said, great lineup tonight with Smoke returning. This is going to be must-watch TV to see him get behind the wheel again, to see if he still has that edge. He had a little bit of his edge in his pressure. It's like he's never left. So hopefully we still see that tonight. I can't wait to see these Cali cars get out there. They look fantastic. All the Dodge cars do. They've got a very clean and slick look to them. I saw their truck. They're doing a fantastic job. We were at the races yesterday, if you guys didn't know, and had a great time. I was able to sat right behind Ross Chastain. Saw Cindric do an interview. Got to go through the garage, see all the cars. They look fantastic. That Mr. Buescher car, number 17, bodyguard car, one of the cleanest cars out there, boys. I'm telling you what, that orange under the lights last night looked absolutely fast. Love the Kozlowski Castro car, that wrap as well. Those RFK cars we want to watch tomorrow, or in 2 days from now. They are extremely fast. Of course, your Penske boys, we're getting after as well. But that Kyle Busch car, boys, Richard Childress has a swagger about him in the presser. There seems to be a weird omen happening. All right, he looked really good. He in my opinion, he was the one car that had a lot of control in that first duel. He was testing a lot of it. He was able to pull himself away from the top pack, dive in behind Brad Keselowski, was able to pull out and move kind of individually versus needing a pack. That just shows you how fast he really was. And then towards the end of the race, he's like, look, this thing is pristine. Let's savor this thing, and dropped himself all the way back to the back and didn't get after it anymore. So that is going to be a fun car to watch. I hope my boy Kyle gets it done. I told you that was my first one circled. Would love to see him get into victory lane. It's going to be a blast on Sunday. But tonight, my secret little pick for tonight, I think I'm going to go Graham McDowell. This man, he's dominant on the speedways. Had a fast car last night. I think he'll be a threat like he always is in the Daytona 500. If he doesn't get wrecked, he will be up there at some point. Whether it's in the beginning, the end, the middle, he will be at the front of the pack. Okay, you will see that screaming bald eagle coming down there. I like Honeycutt too, but Graham McDowell is going to be my pick for tonight. Even though with it being a juiced up lineup, just keep your eyes on Mr. Graham McDowell. All right, my top three: Graham, Carson, and Honeycutt. Those are going to be my top three picks. I know I can only get one, but Graham is number one, and then you can interchange the other two. Let me know in the comment section below. Who do you have tonight for the truck race? Where does Cletus McFarland end up? Okay? Is he going to be top 10, top 15, DNF? Where do you think he goes? And Travis Pastrana. Let me know in the comment section below. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. Smash it, like it, do all the good stuff. Boogie to baby.